Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Vets Talk About It, sponsored by a Combat Veterans Hope, a local nonprofit offering no-cost support services to those who have served in combat. Visit acvhope.org for more information. So yeah, I know it's been a while, but we are back up and running. During the hiatus, I never stopped posting on our socials, on Facebook and Instagram at Vets Talk About It. And no, I'm still not going to do a TikTok. I'm still not going to do a Snapchat or what other platforms, because I don't care. But what I do care about is finding something to drink other than coffee that's going to give me a little boost of energy. And I think I found the answer. Boom! Dubby! It's a new energy drink that contains no sugars, no artificial flavors or colors or dyes, and has no calories. And the best part, I don't get a crash or the jitters after I drink them. And I know we all drank those silver cans and those black cans back in the day in the field. And I don't know if I'm getting older and my taste buds change or whatever, but I just can't drink those other brands anymore. But with over a dozen flavors to choose from, Dubby is sure to help you stay focused on what you need to conquer your tasks. That sounds so written. I was sipping on a mango orange cream, but it's obviously gone. I drank it in like 2 gulps, but super good. Give Dubby a try. Visit w.gg. Yes, that is their actual website, w.gg, and use promo code VETS10 for 10% off your first order. Link and promo code will be in the description box below. Dubby, the official energy drink of Vets Talk About It. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, we have a special guest today. She's the current Junior Vice Commander of Disabled American Veterans Department of California. If you don't know about DAV, they are a 1 million member nationwide organization that advocates for veteran benefits. And it was a real pleasure to speak with her, Miss Melissa Souza. And here's our chat. And there she is, Miss Melissa Souza, Junior Vice Commander for DAV California. Hello, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, CJ. I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. No one will listen because nobody watches this thing. But if somebody is watching, I do want to say that this segment is brought to you by Find the Good. I know it's 100 degrees outside, but this clothing is so comfortable. It is so soft. I love wearing it all the time. I got the AC cranked up right now just so I can wear this. Visit findthegoodbrand.com. Use promo code ACV10 and you can get 10% off your first order. So, Melissa, thank you for joining us today. I'm super excited to talk to you because I want to know what is the deal like DAV. It seems like this organization I'm seeing more and more of. I'm seeing like commercials, I'm seeing ad placements on my Facebook and things, probably because I mentioned it at some point and they're always listening. But so yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about like what DAV is and like how DAV is helping veterans because you're a veteran yourself, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, tell us a little bit about it. Branch, where'd you serve at? I mean, I want to know because I'm nosy. Yes.
So, I grew up poor, so I knew I didn't have money for college. So my way in
Yeah.
was through the service, and I have a great history with service in my family as well. Grandparents, parents, brothers served, and my mom was a VA employee for 25 years. So,
Oh.
joined the Navy. I wanted to be a hospital corpsman. I wanted to be a nurse, but they told me
Er.
no because they had too many girls working in that job already and they needed more men.
Mm.
So I said, well, if I can't work on people, I want to work on jets. So I was a jet engine mechanic,
Okay.
and worked on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier when I deployed in 2000. It was pretty kick ass.
Oh my gosh, aircraft carrier. Which one were you on?
The Harry S. Truman. I did the maiden
Oh,
voyage.
oh,
BB.
that's so cool. Awesome. Yeah, I was as a Marine, I was on the Peleliu for 6 of the longest months of my life. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What was it? LHA 5. So little smaller, but similar with the whole they got flight operations going all the time. I honestly I never got tired of that. Not that there's a lot
No.
to do on ship anyway, but anytime I could go up to well, whatever they call it, the bridge, not the bridge, I don't know what the terms are called, when I can go and watch the guys take off and land, whatever. It's like
The
it's
flight
just
deck.
so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I could sit there all day and just
Well,
wow, like never get
it's
tired of
like
it.
junky adrenaline rushes that you get up there because it's so much at once.
I was like, and I mean, of course, the guys on Top Gun make it look too damn cool and easy when you got people
Yeah,
going this way and that way and whatever. I mean, but that really is kind of how it is, right?
yeah,
Like, there's
absolutely.
people all over the place,
It is
and but everyone
mass
has a specific
coordinated,
job to do.
it's coordinated chaos.
Ah, very good. Yes,
Yes.
and it's like a bunch of Skittles running around. Like you got people in purple jackets and yellow and red and
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm seeing the whole rainbow navy thing. Okay, this is a, but there's got to be a purpose. Like someone's doing something specific, and then depending
Job
on the
has,
color of your jacket or whatever.
yes, each job
Okay,
has.
cool. So I mean that's awesome. Like I said, never got tired of it. Like I could watch flight operations happen 24/7. Like of course nothing, absolutely nothing for us to do when we were on ship. God, I just go to the well deck and hang out and hide for a while. Um, really like the whole general quarters thing. Whenever that happened, because it's like, sorry, Stash, I can't go. I can't go clean the head right now. I'm in the well deck. Well, I can't do nothing. I can't do. I got to stay put. But no, very very interesting life on a ship. Would you recommend ship or land? Speaking as a
Uh,
naval. Um,
okay, so I was land. I was not stationed on the ship. I was in a
mm,
squadron, so I was
oh,
land based.
right,
But we would deploy for 6 months at a time on the
right,
ship,
right, right.
and
Mm,
that's what I would recommend. Because when you're ship's company and you're actually stationed on the ship, you never get away from the ship.
uh huh, uh huh.
So, yeah. If I could tell somebody, I'd say be with a squadron so that you're not constantly on board.
Right, right. I mean, it was cool. I did a Mew in '06, so like got to see a lot of cool places, Australia, Singapore, Thailand. Still upset I did not see one kangaroo when I was
Ah,
in Australia. Like we saw a bunch of cows. I'm like, might as well be
right.
back in California. Like what is
Exactly.
this? But Aussies, whew, I don't remember a lot of what happened because them Aussie Marines could, wow, they could
They
drink.
like to drink. Yes.
I thought I could hold my own. No,
No.
that their career is that.
Yes.
But okay, cool. So Navy Marines here hanging out. This is fun. Um, DAV. Tell me about this because I have someone who's like trying to con me into DAV. I'm like, dude, I don't need another Elks membership. I don't need another Rotary. Like, but apparently this thing is different. What can you tell me a little bit about DAV, Disabled American Veterans, and how did you get involved with that organization?
So DAV is a special, it's a different kind of veteran service organization. Most veteran service organizations focus solely on the camaraderie, the bringing the soldiers and the sailors and the Marines back together to give them a place to go. DAV does that with their meetings, but they are the ones that are out there on the front lines fighting for you and I every day to protect our benefits and to ensure that
Uh-huh.
new benefits are created through legislation for any new issues, illnesses that arise.
Mm,
AV came into my life as I was transitioning out of service. I had no idea if I was going to utilize them or not, but they made it easy. They said, hey, if you think there's something that you can file a claim on, something that you deserve benefits for, bring us your medical information, sign some papers, and we'll do all the work. I thought, well,
oh,
that's easy.
oh yeah.
So I did. I made a copy of my service record, went in, signed some papers. They set up the medical appointments for me. They told me when and where to go. I just showed up. And that's how I initially got involved with DAV and got my first service connected disability.
Okay.
Fast forward about 6 years later, my health began to deteriorate. And it was due to something that they had already recognized in my chart from service. So I went back to the DAV and said, "Hey, I need your help to push this further." And they did, and they never left my side. They guided me, they supported me, they encouraged me, they
Mm,
checked on me, and it made such a huge difference in my life that I joined the DAV because I wanted to be that for at least one other person. Because if I could be that for one other person, then I felt that I had paid it forward. I had given back what I had received.
Yeah, yeah, definitely
And that's
putting.
how they got
Sounds
me.
like they really, they put the American in disabled American veterans right there, like standing with your
Absolutely.
buddy, like going forward. That's awesome. That sounds so rewarding and fulfilling. An organization that does that, and because when you're talking about the DAV, they're fighting for your benefits, whatever. So I mean, or as a veteran, like, are my benefits going away at some point, or should I be concerned?
Well, there's always politicians, big government that's looking to cut corners, to save spending, to be able to allocate funding elsewhere. And if
Oh,
there's not somebody that's out there defending and protecting what's already been allocated for us, there
mm,
is always that possibility that maybe that it won't go away, but that they'll cut it back, or they'll put
okay.
more restrictions on the availability of it.
And when you're saying politics, we're not talking like the left or right, whatever. It's like it's always going to be a politician, no matter what side of the fence they're
Exactly.
on. So okay,
Absolutely.
that what you mean with that big government, like, well, we can use this money elsewhere. It's like, no, 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 that's veteran money. Don't touch it. But we
That's
have to
right.
have somebody there to make sure that happens. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, that makes sense. But okay, well, so it kind of sounds like I should join. I'm also a disabled veteran. Got a couple of war stories of my own, not suitable for children. What am I talking about? Nobody's going to watch this. But no, I'm kidding. They're going to watch because you're here and you're awesome. So if someone like me who wants to get involved with DAV, what is the best course of action? I mean, just Google's your friend over here, or do we have a? Is there a specific website they can visit, or?
At DAV.org. It's
Okay.
super simple. DAV.org will take you to our national landing page.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
there are tons of ways to get involved, whether you want to be educated on how to help other service members file for benefits,
Hmm.
whether you have extra time that you want to be able to volunteer to drive veterans to their doctor's appointments.
Hey.
There, or if you want to just go into the VA and push them in their wheelchair from their car to their doctor to the lab, there is a need for people everywhere.
Yes. Yeah. Last time I went to the VA, like, I started to actually notice something. Yeah, there's a bunch of people outside with red vest, whatever. I'm like, okay, so all those people are volunteers.
Right.
They're just there to help veterans. Like, that's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, so there's I saw some younger kids, saw some older kids. I think I saw somebody with a DAV hat on. So okay, you got a little mix of things, but it's all about just giving back, and then that's exactly what it sounds like DAV does.
Yes, and you can get your kids involved. Like I said, my mother worked for the VA for 25 years. I started
Hmm.
volunteering at the VA when I was 8 years old.
Oh my
So,
goodness!
yeah, I volunteered from 8 to 17 and then I joined the service. I never
Wow.
It never dawned on me that I would be back at the VA as a patient.
Oh right, yeah.
So I've kind of come full circle.
No, that's awesome. Yes, yes, and because of good folks at DAV like yourself, I mean, we are able to keep that benefit and those facilities open and running.
Yes.
It's just like, wow. I mean, with my other organization that I'm involved with, it's like it's for combat veterans, and it's like, oh, we haven't had a technical war in a while, and it's like um, all these guys are coming getting out of service. And it's like, well, you didn't deploy, you didn't deploy, you didn't deploy, but there's still a need because if they got hurt in service, that I mean, the VA that's still there for them, and
Absolutely.
that was leading to my next question. Like DAV, if I didn't deploy, can I still join DAV? Like, like the eligibility criteria, you just have to
So
have served, or
the eligibility criteria is pretty broad. I mean, more than there's a less likelihood that you wouldn't qualify if you served during conflict, if you were injured or became ill during your service, if you've injured or sick after service, but it can link back to your service. So that's why I said that the likelihood of you not being able to join is slim to none. I've never
Very
had
good.
anybody not qualify.
Mm-hmm. And of course, all that information is just on their website right here, DAV.org. And I believe, because somebody said Department of California, I was like, what? So it's not just DAV. There's also like different, like the organizational structure is kind of neat.
Yeah.
There's like different departments.
So each state is considered a department.
Oh, very good.
So,
So we have Department of California, I assume.
right.
A quick Google search, and there's their website,
Yeah.
davcal.org. Oh, I love
That's
this editing feature. Awesome. Okay, now, and I'm looking at this thing. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly what you're talking about. Volunteering services, driving a van. Okay, so we take people to medical appointments. Okay, that sounds awesome.
yeah.
Looks like okay, cool. And it's got a bunch of donate your car. Okay, like okay, this is going to take some time. I'm going to check this website out, davcal.org for all of Cal. So this is California's DAV. Like all of the members in California kind of fall under this right here.
Right. And sometimes we still have to use the national website as well for other
Mm-hmm.
links that might not be available through the DAV Cal. Um, I think through the national website is where some of our younger generation might find some of the links that they're looking for with the new online gaming platforms and uh, different gaming rooms for the young. We're trying
Okay.
to reach out and pull this younger generation in and get them involved.
Those whippersnappers. So okay, yeah. I heard like they're on Discord now, and there's attaining to that younger demographic. There, I saw like a sponsorship with UFC. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool. So DAV
Yeah.
is getting out there in the community, making it happen, making that impact. Yeah,
Right. And that's what
that's
I
awesome.
try. That's what I hope to try to push this year in our state of California. Because yeah, like you were saying earlier, there's commercials now for DAV, but how many
Hmm.
of us pay to not watch commercials?
Right here, right here.
So,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of the younger generation. So they're not
Hmm.
seeing what we're trying to get out there. And I wear my shirt that says DAV out into town. And do you know how many people think it says DMV? And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't work for the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah. It's like I work in the Navy, and I want you people to come ask me questions right now, please. Like, no, who
Well,
would do that?
my hope as junior vice this coming year is to get not just into my community, but across the state through different veteran events and DAV outreach, to get our name out there, to become a more recognizable organization, and to let
Hmm.
people know that we're not. And I'm not trying to talk bad about the other veteran service organizations, but we're not just a bar for you to come have drinks and shoot the shit, if I can say
No,
that word.
no, absolutely.
Um,
The Yeah, I totally.
and
I that's when I first got out, I joined VFW because I my uncle was in VFW. All my uncles who served, so I'm like, oh, that's okay. That's what I got to do. But right, it was just if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it was a bar, and it was just they would do things during the day where I'm at school and work. Like I can't go to these things, so I'm like, well, I'm not paying a membership to not be involved with anything. And yeah, I stepped back. I quit.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still involved with VFW on a very small scale. Um,
Mm,
and I do stop in and have burgers and a beer there. You know, I think that they have their purpose and they do good. And
mm,
a lot of
mm,
us do need that to be able to be in a room full of people like us that get us and we can talk to openly. And that's why I said DAV is different. And
mm,
DAV is kind of a special service organization for veterans because we are. fighting to protect their legacy. We are fighting to protect their dependents, their spouses, their survivors, and the veteran themselves.
Oh, right on, absolutely. And because speaking of spouses and so dependent, so there's also not just DAV, there's also a auxiliary
Yes,
that one can join if they were not the veteran themselves. They someone can join still.
right. So, like, my husband is a part of the auxiliary, but you can also, as a veteran, join the auxiliary. So, I'm a member of the DAV and the DAVA.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh. Okay, that's well, okay. I guess that makes sense because if you were one, the other.
For me, my purpose behind that is in fighting for our benefits and to protect what we have and to ensure new ones are created. It's really kind of about the numbers because the more names that you have backing legislation, backing a bill, the more names you have in the fight, the stronger you appear. So for auxiliary, I don't really go to their meetings. I don't do a lot with them because I am involved on the other side with the DAV. But
Hmm.
having my name on their rolls beefs them up and makes them look bigger. And
Yes.
so for DAV, even if you didn't want to give up your time, if you have, like, for me, for a long time I couldn't give a lot of my time because I was a mom, I had my kid in sports, my husband was starting a business that I had to support him on, my
Mm,
health, I was in and out of the hospital, so I didn't have the time to give to DAV. But
right.
I knew that by having my name on their rolls, having my support, clicking the button to send a letter to my local legislatures to support a bill that we're trying to get passed, meant a lot.
Hmm.
So if DAV has helped you, help them by joining their ranks, if nothing else, to give them numbers in their membership to help fight what we created for you.
Awesome. Awesome. That yeah, what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Sounds like any veterans that are watching this thing, if you were injured in service, sounds like this is the organization you need to join. Make sure your benefits that you've earned and
Right.
are entitled to, hey, that they keep rocking and rolling. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us. Like, pleasure. We should talk again soon. And of course, this segment of Let's Talk About It brought to you by Find the Good, because I just, someone's got to buy something. Like, this is really comfy. I was like, maybe if I can just put a big old DAV on it, like, I'd be happy. But, Melissa, appreciate you. Thank you for your time,
Thank-
and we'll see you soon.
All right, you take care.
So yeah, that was my conversation with Junior Vice Commander Souza. Really, really appreciate her time and the work that she and DAV are doing. Hey, as a veteran myself, it's great to know that there's an organization out there that is looking out for me and my benefits, and that the benefits that I'm utilizing after service. So be sure to visit davcal.org for more information about this awesome group of people. And now we need to update the tally board. Boom. Okay, Melissa served in the Navy. Now that they are on the board, good job. It'll be interesting to see which branch will be added next. I mean, I don't personally know anyone in the Space Force, but hey, if you do, send them my way. We'd love to hear from them. And be sure to leave a comment down below. You can hit us up on our socials, send us an email. Let's talk about it at gmail.com. Share your thoughts, what you would like to see added to the show, different segments. Of course, you can always leave a negative or hateful comment. That's fine, because it only increases the engagement and analytics on the platform. So if you think it's going to hurt my feelings, you'd actually be wrong. It would inadvertently help promote our growth here. So that's all the time I got today. Again, be sure to visit our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk About It. Hopefully you'll check out our sponsors, Dubby and Find the Good. Be sure to use our promo codes that are available: VETS10 for 10% off W products, ACVH10 for 10% off your apparel orders on Find the Good. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.